Great life, everyone. Of course, I am Dr. Marrian. Welcome to Success Masters in Action. So, last night I was doing some reflective conversations with my good friend and our great colleague, Guru, and we were talking about the conversations that we had had with people, and they were noticing that during this beginnings of the retrograde, that they noticed that people were resurfacing, issues were resurfacing that they thought they had overcome or that they thought were finished. And so let me share with you that during Mercury Retrograde, of course you're going to get people, situations, and circumstances resurfacing. Why? Because we're energy. We function as a particle or a subatomic particle, a vibration of a greater magnetic field. That greater magnetic field means that we are still going to attract and oppose those things that no longer need to be in our magnetic field. So when you get a phone call from an ex, when you're having problems with a coworker you thought you were good with, when you're finding yourself having disagreements and miscommunications, yes, that's all part of it. But also your emotions are going to come back. Some memories may stem up. Everyone that is clearing. So when you are moving something away, you have to look at it in order to toss it. If you're clearing out a closet, you typically go through with the boxes and say, oh, I no longer need this shirt that I've had since 1974 or 1988. So you discard it, but you have to hold it, look at it, and analyze it and know that it's time to let it go, that it no longer serves you a purpose. So while you're making sure you're not making decisions, large decisions right now, while you're making sure that you are not, that you are communicating effectively, while you're making sure that you are finalizing your purposes, your thoughts, and just kind of laying low and finding ways to raise your vibration and reach the next plane by accepting that as you are ascending, you're going to have to take off some layers. You're going to have to release some items that you've been carrying for far too long. You're going to have to detach and cut some cords. You're going to have to deal with what's attached to that cord as you're cutting it. And it may be tough and it may be difficult, but you can and will do it. Just like when you're cleaning and you come across that tough spot that needs to get a little bit more, you need that cleanser or that chisel or a little more elbow grease. That's exactly what's going to happen through this Mercury retrograde. It hit me. Even right now, I get a vibration that is just like, oh, this is so good. Because we are so quick in our manifestation stages, in our development stages, to quickly assign ourselves to this ideology that it's going to be very clean and easy. We're just going to think a thing, we're going to see a thing, and then it's going to be. That is true. But in between that see and that talking or that visualization of it there, and then the manifestation of it actually being physically and touching and impacting your life, there is a breath. And in that breath is the experience, is the effort, is the winding up. Oh, yes, I'm excited. I feel it all in my chest, y'all. I feel it in my gut. I feel it, and I know that it's true. So in this retrograde, understand that you are an energized force. You are a vibration that is moving and growing, and you are impacting things, but you are also going to have to pause, take a breath, and acknowledge some things. And so when that ex calls, so when that boss is cutting up again, when those children are misbehaving, when you are having thoughts that you thought you had overcome, when you are experiencing a pain or a circumstance or a situation, don't get upset. Don't doubt yourself. Just put it in check and in perspective. Absolutely, positively, so it is. So with that, I'm going to leave you with the greatest level of exchange that I can, and that is for you to be you. That is for you to dig deep, for you to understand that in your vibratory force, that you are sending force and out to others, that you are going to vibrate with some and you are going to clash with others. But when you clash, it's not about judgment. When you clash, it's about recognizing that at that time, the frequencies are different and that you need to maintain your frequency and keep going. Keep ascending forward and upward. Until next time, continued peace and blessings you are.